Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to Pure Angels. In our last episode, we finally got our first city block construction made. It's not really running yet because there's nothing to deliver to or from this block, but that's great. And I am going to work on the next couple blocks, which I think we're going to need to make some supply blocks. You know, like if coal is inside of a city block, well, we're going to have to mine the coal. And then we can supply coal. So I might extend my city blocks down to that. And then the other thing is crushed stone. We have a ton of it. We need to put it on trains. I don't think I'm going to move my city blocks all the way over here yet, so I'll just do a little train track to go fetch and come back to a depot. And that's going to be the first thing we're going to do. So let's start with a couple more blocks here. It is a little annoying the coal is on top of the block. I don't love that. We will mine what we can and abandon the rest, I guess. Because I'm not going to mess with the city block pattern here. And we'll just get that one placed, and then the even one, put that there. So I'll need a lot of rails for that. How many? Oh, I got rid of my deconstruction entities. What is that? 1,500 rails. That's actually not bad. I can probably carry all of that. So let me get some of that going. Oh, and miners. I need a lot of miners. Probably that's good enough. I guess we'll find out. And mechanical parts. Am I putting those in a chest anywhere? Because I need those for miners. I kind of forgot. Or maybe I should just automate miners. Oh, they require E-block 1s. That's super annoying. Am I bringing those up here yet? The answer is no, I'm not. So I could bring up E-block 1s and C-frames. Am I bringing up C-frames? I am doing C-frames, right? That's over here somewhere. Yeah, no. Where is it? Oh, I'm doing C-frame 2s. Okay. So for miners, I would need mechanical parts, C-frame 1, and E-block 1. Do those exist below all of this mechanical part making? They do, technically. Wow. Not that I'm getting any of them, but they do exist. Whew, we are really low on stuff. Classic. Hey, we do have corn. I don't eat whatever it is you guys are saying I eat, but there is corn right here. Or, here. Lots of corn. See? Corntastic. I don't know why the obsession with corn, but, you know, here we are. Twitch chat is weird. So I do need the E-blocks and C-frames. The C-frames are here, so I could split that off. Combine with E-blocks, make that go up here to make miners. Do I care? Let's do it. I hate myself sometimes for not doing these things, so we're not going to make that mistake. We're going to automate miners. It is annoying, but we'll do it. Okay, so we need C-frames to mix with E-blocks, and then that just needs to go up through somehow. So this is just for miners, so I don't really mind using a lot more. Stuff. And then by the time we need the next tier of miners, we'll be swimming in resources, I hope. Also, someone was mentioning having the old miners. That's because I have the extended vanilla miners mod. What's it called? Yeah, extended vanilla mining drills. And that's because I wanted more than one tier of mining drill for the long term. And I think 150 will be enough over time. So I think that'll do it. Oh yeah, the square octagonal mix. That's a pretty famous one. I mean, famous, that's a weird word to use, but I've seen it before. I would not want to do it though. It looks pretty painful to make. Okay, so we've got not enough rails. Let me grab rails. Yeah, it unfortunately is not a completely original idea, Acronymus. Gosh, we're out of undergrounds? These flippin' mini loaders, man. I really need more iron, but at this point it works, so I'm not gonna ask questions. And I need rails, so that's what we're grabbing. Okay, so we said 1,500. I believe that is right there. 1,600. We'll do 1,700. We'll just go 2K. And 100 of these and 150 of those should be good. Okay. Awesome. Well, let's go finish our construction. I'm just going to hop on a train at this point. They're not doing anything else. Get me around a little faster. You can see the acceleration of these bad boys. And, yeah, just let our nanobots do the work here. Yeah, there's a lot of people that have spent a lot of time figuring out what's every possible way I can tile train tracks. I mean, haven't you seen the Tetramino city blocks? Like, there's a lot of tessellations out there. I think we have reached the limit of this being faster. Oh my gosh. Well, we need the coal, so let's go focus on that one. We'll get the rest of this one later. Time to go this way. This poor train. Constantly getting stuck. It's almost working. Kind of a build your own farl. Yeah, I see it, Rudes. I will get Ghostified's name. I don't always do it like immediately. I usually find a good time in between things, either in between YouTube videos or at a nice spot in a YouTube video. Okay, so this coal is going to be interesting. I guess we'll experience our first... Come on, I didn't go backwards far enough. There we go. Wow, a system to make trains go faster by instantly deconstructing a track in front of itself. Now that's intense. I can't even begin to think how you would, like, get that set up. Hey, Dukes! What is the... Oh, gosh, I got scared for a second. I thought our blueprint was messed up. That's the T-junction. That's supposed to be there. Not to worry, people. Not to worry. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to start handcrafting some termites, because we're going to need them. Okay, we're just going to hop out. And... get all this built first. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we definitely need some termites. What's kind of annoying though is the termites won't eat the trees that are marked for deconstruction, so I actually would have to like unmark them for deconstruction, or else the ones that need to be deconstructed would actually still be standing there after a termite swarm. It's a bit ironic actually, but I think that's time for termites. We'll just kind of clear out this little city block area. I could have 2 nanobot emitters. That's not a bad idea. I used to like having only one because then I wouldn't accidentally do termites, but given that I don't ever need to switch to a weapon, I might as well. I don't usually accidentally switch weapons. Shift tab is not something that you hit all the time. Okay. Alright, so for mining, there's going to be a little bit of not getting stuff, but I can get both sides around here. So it's only going to be this stuff around the intersection that's going to be a little iffy. Can't fit one in there, so. But we can do that. Oh, there's not room for 2, though. So that's going to be a bit bothersome. Is there any way I can help this? Hey Zos, welcome on in. So yeah, I don't think there's any way I can do this. And if I move them to the right, yes, I get more coverage on the right side, but I get less coverage on the left side, and the left side is going to be the denser part of the patch anyway. So for now, we'll just go with this. It's the best we can do. And yeah, we'll just have to kind of jerry-rig this. Is it jerry-rig or jury? I think it's jury-rig. But I think people say jerry-rig. It's kind of a weird... one of those weird things that we do as people speaking a language. Alright, so that goes this way, this one goes up there. Oh, hey, power poles. I didn't think about that, did I? Hopefully we can get that working. One will go there, one will go there. These ones can go on this side. And then let me get these powered up so I can more easily see what's powered. Family stuff and bed stuff. Yep, that's important. Go do those things. Thanks for stopping by. Hanging out. It's always a good time. The term is pretty offensive? Really? I've never heard that before. Is it, like, legitimately offensive? Or is it just, like, in today's culture, everything is offensive? Because I guess it's just something I grew up hearing, so I didn't think about. Yeah, if most of culture has forgotten where it came from, it might not be offensive anymore. Okay, so we need lots of coal. I just want to get 100% patch coverage here. And then all together, that's 24 a second, so it's pretty good. Go ahead and just... oh, wait, we don't have enough here. I think this will be okay. Surely that's not... yeah, that's only 11 per second, so that doesn't really matter. Now, the one issue I might have is the station. The station's gonna get in the way here, isn't it? Let's find out. City block station goes right there. Actually, that's not bad at all. It doesn't quite allow for that third station, but other than that, we're okay. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna shift click this. And if we ever need this third one, we can just add it in. For now, I will remove this part. This one. One more. Come on. Got it. Perfect. Alright, so we'll get this built, and then soon we will actually have coal running around in trains, and that's going to be the best feeling, because we've spent the last 4 episodes setting stuff up for trains, and yet trains haven't actually done anything yet. So, here we are, forever years later. Uh-oh. My station blueprint doesn't have the... Oh, no, it does. It didn't have room for it. Okay, I do need to name stations. I forgot about naming. Crap. Okay, this is going to be... What do I even name them? Oh, no, because now I don't have, like, south, north, east, west kind of stuff. Because it's just city blocks. Can I just name it coal loading? Is full of bees, because Acronymus has redeemed a name redemption for is full of bees. I think I can name them whatever, and LTN actually knows, even if 2 stations have the same name, LTN knows which one it's trying to go to. I think someone said on Discord or something somewhere, I've seen it, that it actually schedules the train to go to here first and then to the train stop with that name. So I believe with LTN, even though they have different amounts and stuff, that you can name them the same thing. In fact, the name doesn't even matter. The name is just for your own, you know, embetterment as a person, I guess, because you could just not have any names, and the LTN stuff will know what to do. So, I guess in that sense, we don't have to care. Okay, so power is a bit dicey here. Let's see if we can... Yeah, the problem is the offset, because I can't... Oh, I can get an empty space. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so there we go. So there's coal mining. It's happening. We're loading. Beautiful. Why is this not connected? And why are there no... Excuse me. Sneeze. Surprise sneeze. Okay, hold on. I've screwed something up here. Yeah, this isn't connected. So, I need to, unfortunately, what do I do here? I'm gonna need to repair my blueprint. I guess I shouldn't have removed... I think I did a bad thing by removing those pieces that I had talked about, like the little extra LTN pieces. So I'm going to go ahead and build that in here. I'm going to fix it and then re-blueprint that one. A train! A train! A train is here! Yes. Loading speed is not incredible yet, but it'll work. Now, what if I... Oh, there's no combinator here at all. We got some issues. This is a provider at 120 on. Three. Okay, there we go. So that won't go until it has a full train load. 120 though, I think the provide threshold should be 80. I'm happy to provide less than 120. Like, when there's only 80 stacks of coal, I'm happy to provide that. Actually, just at least 40 stacks is all this means. there have to be 40 stacks in here before it says, hey, I'm providing coal. A requester could still come pick up 10 stacks if it wanted to. It would just have to have at least 40 in the first place. So that's how that works. And I always forget sort of how it works until I'm like, wait a second. Nope. The provider one can be lower. It's the requester one that needs to be higher. I don't care about pupper nests. Yeah, if anyone doesn't know that Dukes likes trains by now, I would be surprised. It is a verifiable fact. Oh, the expansion could be 3D Factorio? That would be pretty crazy. That would be pretty crazy. You could do, like, belts over and underneath each other, and... I doubt that would be the case, but... Oh my gosh, Renai Transportation. I need to try that at some point. It looks hilarious. Okay, so we're gonna get this built, we're gonna fix up this part, and then re-blueprint it. But we're kind of... I guess I don't have to build the things to blueprint the things, so I need to focus on this section, I guess. We just need to get the combinators placed in. I don't know why I deleted them. Also, which way do I want them to be rotated? Doesn't matter. We'll go up. Okay. Bam, bam. You're off. You're off. You're off. Okay, and now I should be able to just copy this here. That'll break something, though. Okay, never mind. By default, we can just set this by default. So we want... This one's provider... Wait, no, these two are provider. 0. We'll just do 40 stacks by default. Yeah, for the provide threshold. And then for this one, this is the requester. And this one will default to 120, which is a full train. Yep. Okay. And now I need to blueprint this again. Or maybe the last time, but probably not. City block stations, new blueprint, starting here and going to the chain signals down there and all the way to this intersection here. Check. And we don't want to remove any of that stuff. We're going to leave it all there. Train stop names don't get copied. Save. Perfect. Hey, see you later, Dukes. Have a good one. Yeah, Renai Transportation is one that I would like to try at some point because it just looks hilarious. Absolutely. Hey, the lane thing seems to be working. It is only unloading to the left lane. That's both lanes. And I think that's right lane only. Wait. Now it's not. Oh. That's... Heck. What is happening? I click right and it checks left. Okay. That's odd. Yeah, that seems to be a bug. For sure. We'll just do the full lane. Okay, now 8,000 coal is coming here. Why is that? That shouldn't be the case. What's happening? Something's wrong. Because the stack threshold here is 120. Oh. Yeah, -1... Yeah, that's right. It shouldn't be creating a request unless... Oh, sorry. That is the provide threshold. It's creating a request because it's underneath the amount that it wants by 120 stacks. And then this one... Didn't I do a provide threshold of 40 stacks? Oh, that is 8,000. Okay. So working as intended, I guess. Oh yeah, Dyson Sphere program was heavily inspired by Factorio and Satisfactory, for sure. And then Satisfactory was heavily inspired by Factorio. These are all verifiable facts that people have said in interviews and stuff. And then Factorio was inspired by modded Minecraft. So there's been a lot of inspirations along the way, but I think all three games are really great. I think Factorio's the best, personally, but all three games have a lot of merit, a lot of fun, and each one feels pretty unique compared to the others. So I don't feel like they're just ripping each other off. I listed 4. Well, I'm not talking about Minecraft anymore. Factorio feels like a significantly different game than Minecraft. Like, modded Minecraft had automation in it, but it's not the automation genre. Factorio, to some level, created a new genre, spawned out of a mod from Minecraft, for sure. But, like, I think Satisfactory has changed less about the automation genre as a whole than, like, Factorio created, so to speak. And, like, same with Dyson Sphere program. Like, it has some original ideas, yes, some awesome ideas, but it didn't, like, create a whole new genre. Whereas Factorio is the first game that really popularized the automation genre as an actual type of game you play. And there were lots of, like, Flash games and other various things that, you know, kind of were in the automation genre before Factorio, but it was the first big one, and I think it's clearly the best, so there's something to be said for that. And we are going to finish building this city block. There's a very satisfying, like, cadence to the nanobots when they get into a rhythm. It's almost like music, or at least percussion. Let's get the rest of that built there. Shape.as.io, I believe was created by one of the Factorio devs. Am I remembering that correctly? Someone confirm. I want to say that's actually from a Factorio dev. He kind of made that as his own side project. So that one is clearly inspired by Factorio, if I'm getting my fact correct there. Okay, yeah, Cole's working. Sweet. Okay, so we got that done. How much time we got left? Oh, we're only at 28 minutes. Beautiful. In that case, we have time to go get crushed stone into the network. So let's go think about how to do that. We are going to need some more rails, for sure. Oh, and did I did send the train back. Good. I wanted to do that. Oh yeah, Acronomous. Infinifactory is great, but it's not an automation game. Infinifactory is a Zachtronics puzzle game, which kind of feels like its own genre. Like, if you know Zachtronics puzzle games, then you know what it's about. It's like Space Chem or Opus Magnum or Codex of Alchemical Engineering or, I'm forgetting the other one. There's the programmy ones too, but there's the non-programmy ones, which is what I'm talking about. We're just going to keep that going for a little while. I think we'll... Do I dare risk doing a single line for it with a train limit of 1? I do dare. We'll see if this goes poorly or not. So what we're going to have to do is a chain signal here. It literally can't go in unless I can get all the way to the end. And then we'll do a rail signal here for sure. That should be fine. And we'll figure out how to do this. And then if we set the train limit on the station to 1, I think this will work. So then we'll go... Yeah, we'll go diagonal kind of up to there. Yeah, something like this. Oh, Fortress Craft Evolved. Yeah, I don't really know what that is. It just... I think a lot of those voxel-based games kind of blend together in my head. Okay, we need to go... Oh, wrong direction. This way. So this is something that can really get under my skin. I wish there was a second hotkey you could press that says, hey, I just want to build in a straight line here. Or I only want to build in at most one possible turn. And like this kind of thing, like, because you move one tile, it's just like, I just want to build straight. It's really hard to get it just right. But possible to get just right. Oh, I'm out of rails. Okay, I was like, why are we not building? That's a good reason. I also have a lot of extra wood. And nitrogen. Gotta flush that once in a while. Keep the steel running. Oh, I have flare stacks now, don't I? No, I don't. But I can research them. Perfect. Okay. I will soon have flare stacks. Ta-da! After, what are we at? Yeah, 35 hours. Perfect. Rails. So we are going to load up on some more stuff here. Uh-oh. They're not filling back up. Steel, yeah. We're gonna need to focus on iron pretty soon here. From our city block perspective, because I think we're gonna keep running into issues until I have more iron. More inserters would be good. I may not even have any. Yep, they're all gone. They've all gotten used for mini loaders. And now, wait, what issue are we having? Oh, it's the copper servo motors. Okay. Okay, so let's go finish that depot for crushed stone. And it'll probably supply crushed stone for a while until I completely replace all of my metal infrastructure and stone infrastructure with train-based stuff. This will still be adding new crushed stone, so we're definitely going to want to make sure we're doing that. Oh, the graphics weren't doing it for you. Yeah, sometimes graphics can really get in the way of a good game. And I feel like we as humans are interesting because sometimes, like, we can't even really explain why the graphics bother us, but they do. I know that's happened to me plenty of times. Okay, so I'm just going to clear out some trees here. And we'll put the station and a loopy over here. So, easy enough. Station. LTN train stop. And then we want big chest here. I'll go with a third layer even. Oh wait, that's supposed to be down one. Okay. Power. Combinator. Boop, 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 boop. Provider. Stack threshold. 120 here. On. Connect that. Oh shoot. In my blueprint over here, were they connected? Oh, thank goodness they are. Okay. Okay, and now I should be able to connect that up to power, and then I just start filling this. Now, as far as signals, I think I can do that, and then I do a signal here, and then here. No, that needs to be a chain. So what I think this will do is a train, so even if there were multiple trains wanting to come this way, it would be waiting here to come in. Because the chain signal here would read forwards, all the way to this chain signal, which then reads forward to this signal. If this signal has room in front of it, meaning there's no train in this whole block, then the train will come through. And then a train will come around and wait here until it sees forwards. Oh, this is on the wrong side. That needs to be there. Yes, Dave, you are correct. You saw that at the same time. And then that'll read forwards all the way to its exit block, which is here. And technically, the way I've done this, there couldn't even be a second train entering because I don't have a second block here. But I could do a second block. And then we could have kind of the two-way train system working. Not that I think we're going to need that, but that's an option now. Okay, now I just need to unload like an ungodly amount of stone and bring that over. So we're going to make a little path through the trees here. Probably run out of nanobots, but... yeah, I mean, this is going to be bonkers. I think what I'll do is two red belts worth. That's 60 per second, which is more than I'm creating, even when I'm at max capacity. So this will slowly empty out my things. Okay, and then we'll go up, up, mini loader, power. Okay. And now I need to put all the crushed stone on those belts. Okay, so we're gonna have to just kind of move some things around here, but I guess the first thing I want to do is prioritize going there rather than these places. In fact, not just prioritize, only have it go that way. So this one and this one will combine. This one is already a red belt. And these will go... is there room here? I think there's room. Maybe I go a couple tiles higher. Okay, so these will just kind of by default go in there. Then these all need to unload into those belts as well as low priority inputs. So we will now do that. Make sure we kind of keep our power connection. I don't remember how... it doesn't look like these were connected to anything, so I guess that... oh, we need power for whatchamacallits anyway. For these doodads. So I guess... still have to connect it. Alright, these will just blend, and then that will be input priority right. And then... gosh, this is bonkers. Can I fit... oh, wow, that one with 1296 was almost full. It's good I stopped by. So let's get rid of that real quick. And... heck. Let's get rid of all our stuff real quick. Hopefully I can get rid of some stone. Okay, good. Okay, so that's at least taken care of in the small ones, and then we need some more. This is crazy. And I don't really care how these unload, they just need to unload eventually. And then that'll be input priority left. Okay, so that should get rid of all my stone. Oh, yeah, seriously. Crushed stone sale. Get your crushed stone. And now we're only going to get up to 700 here, so we have a bit of an issue in that obviously 700 is not enough. so the next thing I should probably do is create... What am I trying to say? Well, eventually we're not going to have any crushed stone coming from here. So I guess for now, I'll just do a big buffer because we're going to need it. I don't remember what the limit is here, but I think... Oh, 2,000 is the limit, right, on the... Let's see, is that going to be 2,000? Oh no, I ran out of nanobots. Okay. Like, completely out, right? Yeah, I'm completely out. What's this get me? Almost 2,000. Okay. So then we'll just have, like, a merger there so things from both sides can get here, and then output priority left. But then this will, like, send extra into here, and then extra can come out with a input priority left. So I think that works. Yeah, if this backs up, then it'll send stuff into here, and it was backed up anyway, so it'll stop. Okay. Alright, so we're going to have to figure out some stuff. No station supplying crushed stone. That's because there's only 60 stacks. I can help out a little bit. Oops. No, I can't. I need to go down here to help out. So, yeah, if I run out of crushed stone, there's a thing called geode washing is the biggest way that you get crushed stone when you want to create it. And we're going to have to set up, like, byproduct... oh, wait, let me put it in here. We're going to have to set up byproduct stuff, and, like, if I need stone, I make it using this one recipe, but if I have too much stone, I actually can void it in a certain way, and we need to set up a way to do that with trains. It'll be good practice for Addons, because we're going to need to do that a lot in Addons. So that's a pretty big deal. Wow, okay. So that should... Okay, I was about to say, that should create a train delivery for 120 stacks, which then is 240 stone, 24k from one train trip. And here it comes. Very satisfying. I'm also curious, we may hit the loading time, because all these inserters put together is about 24 a second. This is only going to wait 180 seconds. 24 times 180 is only 4k. Yeah, so we need stack inserters for sure. I could do the thing with Bob's inserters where you, like, angle them a little bit and then you get faster speeds, but I'm not going to game it too much. That feels like gaming it a little bit. And if I was going to do that, I might as well just use mini loaders, which I already said feels too much like gaming, which, again, is, like, completely random of me to think that. And I do not judge anyone for using mini loaders on trains. That's kind of what they're made for, even. But for some reason, it just feels wrong to me, so I won't do it. I'm going to take a bunch of steel, which is going to be bad. What am I doing here? What even is this? This should not be taking all of my steel. It should be taking half at most. And that's just my personal stockpile of steel. So let's shrink that down a little bit. Okay. Whew, deep breath. What next? Get rid of all this wood. That is the next thing. And heck, I don't even know. I guess just unload it down here. That's a lot of wood. I don't want to waste 2,000. Feels pretty wasteful. I know I have a lot more in dump chests around town. But what I could do... Wait, what? Where does the wood go? Oh, it goes here. That's right. I could just kind of have one of these. Is this gonna stop things up? I don't think so. It'll just add extra resin into the system, and then when extra resin gets used, it'll just keep using more of this, so that's fine. So, Agronomist, to answer your question, am I planning on finishing Pi? That is a difficult question to answer. I mean, the plan is to play it as long as I want to. That's the simplest answer. How long will that include? Potentially not finishing it, considering how long I know Addons is. But I'd like to finish it someday. So there's a little bit of me that wants to say yes, but, like, can I promise that I'll finish it? Definitely not. It did take Bold Viking a literal, like, over a year of, like, tons of gameplay. Now, granted, he was doing less quality of life mods than I have. And given the scope of Addons, I think that slowed him down quite a bit. Not having LTN, not using some other quality of life stuff, I think ended up taking a lot more time for him. He probably could have saved 100 hours if he had had more quality of life stuff. Still, 100 hours out of like 1,000 is not a ton. So, oh, nanobots, that's what I need. You don't finish Pi, it finishes you. Exactly. That is exactly right. Yeah, I mean, I think my goal is to wait until the Addons stuff is mostly updated and balanced, kind of at least in the current iteration, and then I won't update it after that. That'll be the, like, I'm freezing my updates, this is the Addons pack I'm gonna play, and then, like, when I move forward with it, that way I can come back to it later. Because, like, you just said, Ghostified, if you end up downloading updates to mods, that can break it, and so I want to make sure I, like, back up the mod folder as I'm playing it, and then if anything breaks, I can just revert it and just keep playing that exact frozen in time mod pack forever. Flare stack, heck yes, let's do it. Nitrogen, go bye-bye. It's gonna feel very good. Ta-da! Okay, so I can get rid of all this. Actually, I'm gonna leave these because I don't want them in my inventory. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. So now I need to think about what's next. We do have paper running, I hope. No, it's not running. What did I do wrong? Something broke somewhere. It looks like green... I didn't connect up the green algae correctly. So let's go fix that. That'll be a good time for the end of an episode, I think. Gosh, I'm really short on resources, but thankfully we're spending a lot of time doing other things, so our base is, like, sort of keeping up. Yeah, starting over can be fun, but with Addons, it can be pretty painful. Depending on how far you're starting over from. Starting over from, like, somewhere in the red science world is kind of fun sometimes. If I get to, like, Pi plus Chem science, I wouldn't want to restart if I was going to keep playing. Okay, so I thought I connected carbon dioxide, but I clearly didn't. Oh, yeah, wait. No, that's not the one we connected. It was up here. Oh, no, I never connected it. That's the problem. Where... Hold the phone. Where am I supposed to be connecting it? To here. Okay. There we go. That looks better. 112. 96. Wow. I just, like, all of a sudden couldn't speak. There's the green algae. Wow, that's a lot of green algae. Beautiful. Beautiful. Nice. Okay. So that's running. Alginic is already backed up. There's cellulose fiber. Ah, this is beautiful. So rewarding. And we got cellulose flowing. That gets the cellulose pulp. And And then that starts going into the paper makers. And there you have it. Up to 60 paper a second. With only crushed stone and coal input. And a lot of power. How much power is this? 32 megawatts. So not a small amount. We do have up to 119. But we were already using half of that for our main base. This will back up pretty fast, though, I imagine. So that's good news. Uh-oh. That's not good. Huh. It's exactly the same amount of time. And so what that means is we could, depending on how the tick stuff works, we could end up with like 30 stone left in this, which is why we set up this right here. So if 30 stone is still in there, it'll all get unloaded real quick and go in there. We really want stack inserters, but we're really far away from them, so trains are going to be a little bit slow on the loading and unloading, which makes me wonder how I can help that along. But I mean, it is up to 50 a second, right? Because 24 times 2.3, what is that? 55 a second. So as long as I don't need anything that's faster than that, we can at least approach that level of throughput with multiple trains. So I guess we'll see. Bite the bullet and mini load. Well, one thing I could do, there's a setting for LTN here. I think it might be in this menu. LTN, where are you at? Here. So here, duration in seconds before trains are forced out of a station. 0 deactivates this feature. Default is 120. I have it set to 3 minutes. Maybe I'll set it to 5 minutes. I don't want trains to be able to sit there forever. Because inactivity means a trickle can be a problem, like if it's trickling in. Although, given that the requests, the way they work, it shouldn't trickle in, but we'll just leave it at 5 minutes then. That'll be slightly better. Sweet. Okay, the paper's flowing. Not 60 a second yet, though. What's going on with that? Why not 60 a second? We have power. Did something break in here, or is it just saturating bit by bit the cellulose pulp? I think it's the cellulose pulp saturation. I think our paper production is still rising. I guess we can just pay attention and see, like, okay, is this one growing in the amount of cellulose pulp it has or not? Yeah, it seems like we've got a little bit of an issue here. What's going on? Green algae looks fully compressed. Cellulose fiber. Exactly 30 a second is what we need. No more, no less. So what's going on here? We're not consuming all of it. Is it a rate? It's a rate thing. Aha, found it. We need 2 inserters for cellulose pulp per building. That is the problem. And thankfully we have these power poles now, so we don't have to make a complete spaghetti mess of the power stuff. Alright, that should do it. 3.7, yeah, I should have checked that. So now we should be able to consume the full belt of cellulose pulp. Or just cellulose. To create however much cellulose pulp we're supposed to make. And then that should, once it catches up, give us all that we need. Wow, this is so satisfying to watch. I love it. Okay, you can see him turn green down the line, hopefully. Assuming everything's running. Nope, they're still not all running. What is going on here? Is 8 not enough of these? Did I screw something up? No, it says 8. And this definitely said... Oh. Gosh. Dingus again. It's the same amount in as out here. Oh, no. Are you serious? I'm one inserter short. Literally one inserter. Is there a place I can... Oh, also, this is depowered somehow. Is there a place I can get one inserter back? Yes, there is. I will take one from this unused section, and I will put ghosts down so those get built next time I walk over there. Yeah, I don't know what the odds were of, like, being exactly one short. That's pretty intense. Okay. So that should do it. Because, yeah, the input and output are the same, so we need 2 inserters each. Okay, so now a few 30 seconds of that should get us to full saturation. Good, yeah, these are turning green all the way down to here. Soon it'll be down to the end. I just want to see those fully compressed belts before we end the episode. It's so satisfying. Alright, I think they're all running, so yeah, here we go. Fully compressed paper. Oh, it's gorgeous. I don't know why the little gaps, but it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, why the tiny little gaps? Super weird. Oh, you know what? It's pretty standard. Yeah, it's just because of the way the gaps work. Like, this one's not fully getting out. So if I put... I guess this one doesn't matter because of the splitter. Because this one's merging with the other half. But on the one that wants to be full from just inserters, I actually need, like, extra inserters so that they fill in all those little holes at the end. Of course, that one can't be built, but whatever. Alright. And now we're slowing down on cellulose. Interesting. Well, it's close. Don't know why it's not completely full. Because it should be. Maybe it's too much exactsies, because everything's like 60, 30, 15 kind of stuff. Maybe that's part of the problem. Oh, there we go. That's pretty good. Just take a picture of this. Just the engineer... Oh, no, that's not a good screenshot. I want it to be full. There we go. The engineer admiring his handiwork. Paper! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Sweet! Okay, well, this is a perfect place to call it a video. So, as always, for those of you on YouTube, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.